Greetings everyone, and Grade here of another Age of Empires 3 Elite replay. So on the left side as the red Incans, we have Cringe, Carlen crew. On the right side as the blue Italians, we have Carp, who's going for a market. He is investing his wood into the market. And he's immediately going for the great coat to get that extra villager going. Incan player is going for nothing. I am sort of curious. Let's keep an eye on what the Italian build order is. I've been trying to learn Italians a little bit more. Right now he's at pop cap. He's not investing his wood into the house just yet. He's going for a Lombard afterwards. Monkeys do go on down, and the treasure will be claimed. Hunting doggos being shipped on in as well, which will also give another villager. You know as well, the upgrade also queues up the one population. You can't go over with that. But the house will be built before this villager gets completed. Who claims that? Red or blue? The Italian. The Italian player has a shipment available. The Incan player has unit for it, which does give him exotic hardwoods. Does have the Machu Pikachu, so probably playing around that. Jim a coin. We do now have the 2 towns of Travises and terrace farming just for late game research if needed. And it looks like overall just a military deck. Callen's going for capitalism, has the Guardia di Fonza. And the financial policy collected for each unit you have defeated so far for maximum 3,000. I wonder what's the conversion rate. Let's take out that kitty cat. Looks like guardians don't count towards it. See, collect coin for each unit have you so far defeat this game. The problem is I just don't know. Is it equal set amount per defeat, or is there something special, or does it scale based on unit costs? Looks like he's converting something. What? I'm not sure. Up here, does convert himself a blind monk. You'll be seeing the blind monk's fragrant cinnamon quills. What else are they supposed to enjoy themselves with without any eyes? Or proper eyes? We got the governor now being researched, and now the steel trap. Over here, we got the wise woman. One Lombard has been built. Going for another Lombard. The cat does take a shot there. The kitty cat has recovered. The unbearable bear taking some damage, and he will steal his cinnamon quills as well. You monster. You're just stealing all the cinnamon quills. Governor has now been researched. Which one was that? Okay, it was Outpost and 200 coin. I've been investigating the, like I said beforehand, I've been investigating the Italians a little bit more. In theory, I've been trying to... One reason why I want to learn how to play the Italians a little bit more is because they have my favorite revolt deck, the Brazilians. And so I think Brazilians can go quite well with the architects and building mass town centers. And I really think as well as I can go for the governor to get you 2 crates of coin, and then go for shipment of coin, which will give you 900 coin shipped out, and capitalism can help supplement your architect deployment. Basilica is now being built. And he has thrown some food and coin into the Lombards to get them going. And now he's bringing the Lombard and a 6,000 or 600 coin shipment, which will net you 450 food and 300 wood. And a Lombard, so that is a pretty good card. A Lombard is technically 200, but technically architects build them for free, but technically they take a long time to build. Lombard's now available. And I'm not sure what he's planning for that Lombard. He's going a bit farther forward with it. He throws some torches onto it, but will be built in no time. I was going for a shipment of food, which will give him 400 food or wood, 400 coin, which is actually not that great, and compared to a 700 crate of a more desirable resource that just gives you a 400 each of a mix. It's actually not bad. It's not a card I actually more look into it. Oh no, he went for the advanced politicians. He's aging on up, going for the marksman. Can't remember what that gives you, but I think that gives you a round of passive ears, right? Training post is under fire. He's just getting hit by the various scouts and converted natives. Quite a bit would have been collected up. Most of the Incan players going for the contra houses now. Round of musketeers. We do now have Machu Picchu research by the Incan player. And the marksman, I think that gives you a good number of passive ears. Nope, gave him a good number of musketeers. He had the advanced politician. The more I look into advanced politician, the advanced age up rewards are not that great. But you do also get it for the faster age up, which is probably the more important part when it comes to that sort of thing. Additionally, the best advanced politician card, I believe, when I looked into it, is probably the advanced inventor going from age 4 to age 5, which gives you a cheat unit, the Leonardo tank. Yes, you can get a Leonardo tank as an actual cheat unit in actual game. But granted, that is of course different than the actual cheat unit. It's just simply a very, very good artillery vehicle. We got some veteran conquistadors supplied by the Italians. Red now also has some town centers on the field. Throwing some torches there in this town center. All these veteran musketeers, he probably will set it blaze. It has another 20 seconds. We've got some elite bullet swords, which are anti-cavalry tool, and now some hurlocausts, which are a grenadier variant. Falconets, however, will rip apart that town center, plank by plank. Good attack there. The Citadel does have 24 range. Falconets have 26 range, so they will outsiege it. So he may just push forward with the Falconets and start sieging down the Citadel, let the Musketeers attack. Did he lose one of the Falconets, or is I not paying attention to? We only ever have one. Didn't think he lose one, or is that the carcass right there? No, that just looks like a pile of blue plants. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Yeah, where did the other Falconet go? Huh, I must be going crazy. Either way, both players aged on up. He's going for Lucian Financiers. These and more advanced Financiers cards are actually really good. Because natural shipment is 1,000 this age, and this one here, the wood and the coin, will give the same return, which will be 600 and 900. So you get 1,500 as opposed to 1,000. Granted, it does take a bit of time. Got the Papal Lancer research. Papal Lancer shipment, they are super heavy cavalry. These guys are classified as infantry, neither heavy nor light. So the unique counter skirmish that gets shipped in from the church does not do any bonus damage to them. Also going for more conquistadors, which are a light cavalry unit, which the church improvement, if it does not have, could increase their attack speed. Papal Lancers right now have 800 health, 36 damage, and do bonus damage versus all infantry. But only by 50%. So these guys are classified as heavy nor light. Will receive bonus damage from these Papal Lancers. We also now got a shipment of Bosniaks and Stratits. I can't remember what they do. Now his Tunnel Center's under fire. He has lost all of his Lombards, barring this one. So that guy has a lot of work ahead of him. There's the militia. We also got some damage absorption here. I think the Papal Lancers also provide damage absorption. I can't remember though. Looks like my phone's ringing. More spam calls. Around this time I get a spam call. Let's see. Stratit. Oh yeah, that's the Red Lancer. Just good Hussar variant. Less health than the Papal Lancer, but more damage. And the Bosniaks are a Lancer variant, which they have a charge attack. Another shipment of Papal Lancers being brought on in.
Avete del tempo.
And looks like he is bringing some boats. Does not have the gondola card. Cavalry combat, he's going for more of the heavy cav. You know what's funny as well? Usually I've been looking into the H1 to H3 Italian cards can give you access to some, albeit H4 mercenaries. One of them, which the mounted infantry or mounted rifleman, is a mounted heavy range cavalry, which can throw your opponent to a loop, and it can be affected by a large amount of multipliers from the arsenal. But either way, got a good number of units here. The town starts taking some severe damage. Town center does go down there. Architects can rebuild that. So let's explore. These villagers, however, does need to get on out of there. He sells this Lombard here. The last of the conversions is completing. It's going to take a bit of time for these architects to build that up. Now it's going for the Chavons. That's the counter skirmish unit. They do bonus damage versus light infantry and slight bonus damage versus heavy infantry. And none of these units are light infantry. This is the wrong shipment right now. You can see here the elite bonus warrior are classified as heavy, so they only get plus 25% damage if I remember correctly. And they rely on the anti-light infantry multiplier to really do any sort of work. Plume Spearman, heavy infantry. Elite Holocaust, or however you pronounce that. Uraka. They're all classified as neither light nor heavy, so they won't receive any bonus damage there. So I think this is a mistake by the Italian. See. Where? Oh, looks like one of them paused. There's the musketeers. Where's the Chevons, or how do you pronounce that? Ah, here they are. Oh, I had one collected. Bosnak. Musketeer. Here we go. You can see here they do great bonus damage as light infantry, but not really a whole lot of bonus damage as heavy. Their base damage is 16, so some of the crossbowmen, so they're more effective against heavy infantry than crossbowmen. And you all know how I feel about crossbowmen. I have no real faith in crossbowmen. But they do have excellent multipliers for anti-light infantry. They're anti-light, and they're not fighting against light. And their negative multipliers against heavy and shock are not great either. But nothing too crazily bad. There's been a number of papal lancers in the field, and these Bolas Warriors do bonus damage to all cavalry in area. There's a good amount of cavalry, heavy cavalry in that can be splashed on down. Of course, we've got the damage absorption effect. I don't know exactly how much damage absorption does apply. They're nice and bulky, so they can absorb a lot of damage from the other nearby units. Spearmen engaging. Got some more conquistadors in the build queue. Architects way up north. And also the Italian players getting overran. We do have, of course, the War Hut or the Damage Stance being active. Musketeers being hit by the Chimney Runners. Oh, we also got some mercenaries, some Fusiliers. And this town is under fire. See damage going. Oh yeah, we've got some of these guys engaging. Those architects will go down. Town center has been destroyed. The Lombard is converting some wood. Don't know exactly how many Lombards he has. He has a decent number of them. Now got some Passiveers. The Italian Explorer does get recovered and gets killed off again. Got Papal Lancers being shipped on in once again. Okay, he has a small army here. Let's take a look at those Fusilier mercenaries. They have 70 damage, and they have revolutionary modifiers. So they're an elite revolutionary, if that makes any sort of sense. Being a very powerful mercenary, they're of course going to be very useful. 2 populations, pretty cost or population effective. Papal Lancers, I think, been shipped on in somewhere. I don't know where. There's the Papal Lancers. The Fusiliers will get bonus damage on the Stream Runners at range as well, being a revolutionary variant. Go for the Milan's Arsenal. Red has a good army here. Just pulling in more Plume Spear wouldn't be half bad. Help torch down everything. Plus also be useful against all these Papal Lancers. I've still got a handful of Veteran Conquistadors, which are a ranged light cavalry with a slight bit of AoE. These units push right forward. Good number of Passiveers, but they're only Passiveers, not veteran Passiveers. And I think blue is going to get overran here. Got a population 87 versus a population 168. Yet he's way outnumbered. Another round of Musketeers poured on in as well. Bullet Swords are, of course, an anti-cavalry tool, but the AoE attack can do some decent work. 2 AoE is decent, and seeing how much his bonus bunched on up, they will get some decent AoE damage, even though they do less damage versus infantry. Starting to do some Fusiliers as well. Stream Runners push way forward. Conquistadors have been ripped apart, and Blue's army is starting to get killed on off. And I think Blue's going to be knocked out of the game relatively soon. There goes his army. Yep, I think this is going to be the end of the game, so I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. And Blue casting GG. Oh, his profile picture is also of a Carp. Or that's more of a bass, isn't it? Either way, this is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.